Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. My name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel. It is a survival not a snapshot. I went on autopilot. It is a survival server, multiplayer server, where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with friends. And I've been playing snapshots on Fridays and Wednesdays, and that's why I mentioned that. So you can check those out. Those are VODs on the channel. We've been playing the latest snapshot, but this time we're going to be playing on the Citadel and picking up where we left off last weekend. And we are going to do some interiors on some towers. Is it not nighttime? It's close. There we go. Sometimes patience is key. And welcome in, everyone. If you want to share the stream, there is a link on Twitter at Joel Duggan. You can go out and share that around with some friends, bring some people in, expand the fan base a little bit if you want. So what we're going to work on first thing today are the insides of these buildings, because I don't like leaving things unfinished, especially things I can't see on a regular basis, and because I forget that they're there. So we need to go get some spruce, and we need to connect these things. And I think we even have to go as far as to finish the top side of this. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we need spruce and trapdoors and stuff, and I think I have all of that in a single shulker. It should be pretty easy to do. Where is it? Oh, I might have it laid out somewhere. Might be over by the riverbank. I like this little alleyway here. Very cool. Aha. Yes, so we need these. Need those. Excuse me. That snuck up on me. Trapdoors, probably some fences. Definitely some stairs. We need more stairs than that. We will bring the doors. We've got smooth stone. Got bricks. Don't think we're going to need the mossy bricks. Need those. Only other thing I think we might need is some other logs. Trying to think about the last time I did the inside of a tower. I guess it was that one. We'll take a look at that one. All right, so we did use oak logs on the inside. So we'll go get some oak logs for the pillars. Easy enough. Bridge worked out really well. Thanks. Yeah, I think so too. It's funny, I almost wanted to play in the snapshot today. I've been in a very technical Minecraft mood. A lot of the people that I've been watching playing Minecraft have been doing farms and stuff, and even though I've built farms before, I like the idea of just stretching that muscle sometimes, and I really wanted to finish that mob spawner we had going into the day. Grab 2 of those. And I don't think we need anything else. What I will do is turn some of these into those. That, what? Hold on. Ooh, that is incorrect. I'll have to fix that data pack. Whoops. That's supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio, not 1-to-4. I was like, how did I just get so much wood? I will have to fix that later. Hey, Shepard, how's it going? Oh, thanks, Italian guy. I'm glad you like it. And fun, fun username, by the way. Hey, Triskelion Soda. Good to see you. And Mini Tricks. Hello. Mini Tricks? How do I say it? I'm playing Minecraft. Try to keep up. All right, so we need to put in the floor, and I feel like we're probably going to try and leave it high like that, and then we'll have this be low. I feel like we changed the way that we do these little holes on this side. It was a little bit different. Do we like them better like this? I think I like them better just as a straight shot like that. All right, so that changes where we would stand. This becomes too tall. We have to get rid of these. Master Crunchy, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that's good. So we want this to be the floor then. So this is going to have to be a step down, which is weird because we'll have to be a step up to get up to this stuff here. Because I want these to be stairs. And so we either need to, we can't turn them because if we turn them, they'll end up being too tall. That feels strange. Oh, no, that's wrong. Whoops. Okay. Maybe we don't want them here. Can't think of another way to do it though, because we've got that above. I guess we'll have to figure out a way to do this. I wonder if we have to have the stairs go straight up in the middle here. Best we can. Oh, there's stairs there too. Man, I really painted myself in a corner here. Well, that doesn't have to be out that far. It's nice that it is, but it doesn't have to be. The reason why is because this wall is lower. And again, it doesn't have to be this low either. Guess it depends on what it looks like from out here. And yeah, I do kind of like that. I mean, it could be taller. Maybe we have to bring this wall up to match this. And if we do that, we'll remove the need to have like 2 floors on that second floor. Hey, Mattcast, how's it going? I was just talking about you the other day. Did I end my run? I don't know what you mean. Oh, you're talking to Cosmic. Yeah, so if we raise this up to this level, then we would have more room to wind the stairs around. I think we might have to try that. So let's just say that this is going to go straight out this way. If we did that, that means that that would be the door, which is okay. It still leaves enough room above everything. Which would mean we would have to get... The stairs would probably end up coming up over here. So then that would be stairs going down this way. Should have brought the stone cutter with me so I could make more wood stuff. We kick this down to here. Turn this around. So then we would have a platform going across here. That gets you down low enough. That you go underneath it here. And I need more stairs. Yeah, the other day on the Citadel Cafe episode number 402, Stephen and I were talking about some recommendations in the Internet Minute, which is a little segment at the end of the show. And we were talking about the Libby app, which is a library app, which is how Stephen reads all of his comics. And then I recommended Downcast, which is it's a podcast app. It's a podcatcher. And when Stephen went to go look up Downcast, because he'd never seen it before, the image, the example podcast that they were using as, hey, this is a podcast that you probably would like, was Maccast. And Stephen was like, oh, they're using Maccast as like their art example on the iTunes page, which we both got a chuckle out of, because we're just like, hey, we know that guy. All right, so that gets us down to there. We have to get all the way down to, I believe, this floor level here. Rabelais subscribed with Prime for 17 months in a row. Thanks so much, Rabelais. Appreciate it. It is a great podcast app. I agree, Maccast. Something that Stephen and I were talking about, though, that we find confusing is why on podcast apps are the play and pause button not freaking enormous. Like when I walk over to my podcast app on my phone, when I'm like doing dishes, ultimately, like I've got wet hands and all this kind of stuff, and it's always this teeny tiny little thing that I have to press. I mean, no, I know that I could use like Siri and hands-free and stuff, but I'm not quite there yet in my brain a lot of the time. And so I want a button on the app big enough that I can press it with my elbow, right? Like that's how big I want. I want something like that, right? So this is probably something we can just use blocks for. And probably Make like a great big platform. Hydro 2006, hello, welcome on in. Thanks for coming by. We're inside one of my towers on the medieval server. So that feels pretty good, eh? Wow, I just sounded extraordinarily Canadian. Yeah, come up here, be some stairs, go up this way, you can go out there, run up here. Oh, is that wrong? That's wrong. Crap. That's a window. And this, okay, I like this. I don't want to change this too much if I don't have to. However, I should note that that's a pole. I think we're probably going to have some level of stone wall here, and I think it makes sense that that is the stone support structure. We'll get rid of this. We'll come back and texture this afterwards. So yes, we want to go up to here, and then here we have a problem. We have an issue. So we need to get up higher here first. What I like to do, some of these, you can get away with like a stair and a half sometimes here in the corners. It's a little steep, but if you do it right, it doesn't feel too bad. And it would probably make sense to figure out where the structures are going to go. There was a pole at the top here. But that's not terrible, because that would line up with this. Oh, and then it's like dead middle in the... Oh, that's a terrible spot for that. Never mind. This is why I bring these with me. Can we change the direction of these? No. And actually, this is probably going to be... That's a top slab. Probably want this to be some sort of beam. Nope, too low. Good point about the play pause. The reason is likely most podcast apps leverage the native iOS controls. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. That would make sense. The reason why it came up in the conversation with Steven is because he was saying that the Libby app is like really simple to the point where like it almost feels like a children's app. And we were kind of talking about how sometimes that's kind of what you want. Like some of the apps that I like the most are the ones that are like, they feel almost dumb, right? You're like, why am I dealing with this particular nonsense? But sometimes simple as, you know, sometimes you want an app that does basically one thing. Like I've got a ambient noise app that does like, it plays rain and stuff, you know, if you want to go to sleep at night. And Like it's so simple. It's play, pause, start, stop, you know? I can never remember the name of the race from Star Trek that kidnapped Geordi in the Next Generation, but they're the guys who are like, make it go, right? And sometimes that's what I want from an app. Like, just make it go. Just do the thing. Don't make it complicated. I guess what we could do is have... maybe here. That's okay. I kind of want this to be farther this way. So what if this was like here? I think I like that better. We might need both of them, but I think maybe we'll just... put that one there, and then when it comes up here, I kind of like the idea of this being stone. Something for everything to connect to. More stairs required. For a second, Phasma Battlecaster, I thought you called Rabelais rabies, and I was just like, "What?" And then I saw your next message about typos on mobile phones. That's great. I was like, "Wait, did I miss something?" That's pretty good. Hey, the mighty Elkhorn is here. Hello. Levelator is another good example. You just drop an audio file on it and it levels it, makes it sound better. I would argue that that only works if your audio is really crappy. I have not found great success with Levelator using it when I have decent audio already. Like if I'm using a good mic, I find that Levelator makes everything sound tinny and like overdriven. I'm not a huge fan, but if you've got a crappy mic or a bad recording, then yeah, I think Levelator does a fair bit. Oops. Trying to think about what other simple apps that I have. Audio Hijack is good. It's not simple though. It's just really reliable. So I like what I have going on here with these support things. So I want to try and bring that down. I don't know, what do we think? Do we want to leave this as a stone floor? Or do we want to transform it into something that's more structured? We'd change it from cobble, we'd turn it into something else. This is going to need something. I feel like maybe even just having a couple of stairs here probably help. That's the other thing we were discussing, Mattcast, and I think you and I have talked about it briefly on the stream here. Recently hit 400 episodes on the Citadel Cafe, and we were also talking about how long, you know, you'd been podcasting. And do you know how many episodes you've done of Mattcast? Because when we went to the website, Steven and I were chatting post-show, and we couldn't figure it out because all the episodes had dates on them, but not episode numbers. I have one called Squash for optimizing image files for the web. Oh, cool. Yeah, I use Photoshop for that, but it's really slow. Like I found that the current version of Photoshop, I use the Adobe Cloud, so I've got the latest version of Photoshop, and it's rough sometimes. Is that right in the middle? No, it's not. Okay, so that could possibly be a log on the underside. Or these could be stairs. Yeah. I just kind of want to give it the impression that it's got some sort of structure held up and stuff. And of course we can pepper in a few things here. For example, we can do this. Gives it a little bit more texture on both the top and the bottom. Funny how just two little changes make a big difference. And then somewhere over there, if we could find a way to put a log, like right here, we could probably take a spruce log. If I can find one. I think I need this much stone. Show numbers are in the description. Oh, okay. I was we just didn't spend enough time looking. We didn't really dive into it. 784 for the main show, but about 200 numbers shows when I did that. Oh, cool. It's funny. I mean, not to sound weird, I would have thought you would have had more, but I guess it all depends on how often you're doing stuff. Because I know that our friend Tom Merritt, he numbers his shows based on like cumulative number of podcasts that he's been doing tech news. So like the DTNS numbers are Tech News Today, Buzz Out Loud. Like I think he's combined them all into some sort of crazy, because he doesn't even say the number of the show, right? Like he just says the date when he's introducing the show. Oh, thanks for the link there, Cosmic. That's great. Yeah, everybody should go listen to Mattcast. I mean, it's about Apple stuff, so you got to be, you know, into that thing, but I enjoy it. Italian guy, no. I don't like villagers in Minecraft. They're not my favorite thing. I deal with them on a I need to trade with them to get free stuff kind of basis, but other than that, I am. Oh, that does not look good there. No, other than that, I don't have a use for them. Too many things in my inventory. Because I don't want the dirt. Alright, well, we tried. Feel like these would be stairs as well, so we'll get rid of that. That. And then that feels strange. Maybe we'll replace this one with the stripped spruce. And then this feels incredibly problematic. So we'll probably just take the slabs here and just straight up cover that up. And then underneath, we'll do things like this. And same thing over there. It's just enough to make it feel like it's attached, you know? Ugh. Mattcast says you're almost weekly. Cool. I missed a couple of weeks in April with the Citadel Cafe, I was trying hard to get a really good episode out for 400, and so I recorded 4 episodes, but I only published like, I can't remember, I only published like 3, I think. Do. It looks better with 3. A little bit strange there, but that's okay. We will put another one of these though. Probably about here. Still feels kind of flimsy. Don't know why. Maybe this needs to be a little bit more robust. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, so we can fill this space with like barrels and stuff. Some storage, whatnot. Feel like that comes up here nicely. We'll have to move the wall and attach the wall to something, so that'll be a little bit of work. I feel like this is pretty good. We could probably use some cracked bricks if I have them. Not crazy about that. Feels really stark, but I think it works. Thinking about adding another tier to your villager trading hall. Taking it from 60 to 80 villagers. Wow, we barely have like 6 like usable villagers on the server. We don't really do it that much. That's cool. It kind of has like a little bit of a hodgepodge to it. Keeps it looking interesting. Along here, we'll probably want to do some sort of stonework. So, got some of these. We might do something that mimics what's going on above it. And then maybe something that would be down farther. Something like that, just to kind of make it feel a little bit better. We will have to add some light sources. I feel like this is going to be wooden stairs. Probably not an actual door. But something like that. And I feel like we'll want at least a lantern hanging from this one. Probably also something over here. Be my guess. I have a lot of villagers. I just haven't done anything with them. They're all in the Hotel of Eternity back in Dartmouth Meadows. Thanks for the follows, folks. Appreciate it. Dirt. Don't need. This don't need. Right, so put this here, there. So we're all good except for right here. And cool, so it's just over in this corner here. So I'll probably fill this in with, like, again, storage and stuff, so it doesn't, not a spawning area. And then this, of course, is going to be a problem, so we'll have to figure out a lantern here somewhere. Probably, I'm not sure what we do here. Guess we could put one there. That's a slab. No. That doesn't look good. Alright, so there needs to be a lantern somewhere along here. I guess for now we could just hang it from the ceiling. Oops, that is not a lantern. Granted, that's really in your face. That's probably the best way to go. Still kind of in your face, but better than nothing. So the only thing it doesn't cover is this space right here, but we might just be stuck, you know, not having a perfect spawning proof building. It's getting crowding in the holding tank? Yeah, it is. I need to do something with that. That's something I might do the next time I need to do something technical on the server, is sort out our villager issues. On top of a barrel in the corner. That's a good idea, maybe. I just feel like these 2x2 platforms are nice, but yeah, you're right. I mean, like if we had a... Pretend we had a barrel. I just feel like that's kind of hard to... Well, it's not that hard to walk around. Not a bad idea. We'll leave that there for now. Good call. I just don't have any barrels on me. All right. Do we want to keep this stone floor? I mean, no, not cobblestone, but do we want it to be like this? Like cracked and andesite and stuff? Like this kind of a thing? Or do we want it to go to wood? I kind of feel like it has a nice change from going from climbing all wood to having this stone part here. The only funny thing is that you'd think the stone part would be here, right? To connect these two levels. But we need the headroom here. Oh, the Expert Gamer, you're from Canada? That's awesome. Jumbo Sale, good to see you, my friend. Love this, the fancy water keystone badge there. Like the idea of the stone floor. All right, well, let's, at the very least, let's turn it into a nice stone floor. Maybe we'll leave one cobble. Do I have? I do smooth stone. Pretty good. We'll probably put maybe like a piece of andesite here. I have one. Two. And then we'll go underneath here and just tackle some of the other cobble. I actually don't mind that. We'll maybe leave... take that one and that one. Cool. Simple. Well, that's not bad. I think, unless I missed something. I mean, we've got the details to do yet with like the barrels and decorations and stuff, chests and whatnot. But structurally, I don't think I've missed anything. I might add a little texture here. No! Darn it. Don't know where he came from. It's funny, deaths on this server compared to deaths on the snapshot. Like, it's a real setback on the snapshot, and on the Citadel, it's just like, meh, whatever. Does not bother me at all. Died so many times that it doesn't even register. Don't think we have anything too much to worry about. I wanted to get more andesite though. I'm not sure why I'm carrying shears around with me. Mattcast knows that experience too well. Yep. I know what you're saying. That's already there. I think that's back to normal. Actually looks kind of awful from this side, doesn't it? Maybe we need like a polished andesite stair there. Where are those? Those are over here. Let's try it. I think that looks a little bit better. Maybe we want to do that. I don't remember what this wall looked like before the creeper explosion. We'll add a couple of slabs there. I was going to add some spruce here. Question is, which direction do I want it to go? Whoops. Hey, Jackson Dynamite, how's it going? Good to see you. All right, calling that done. We are going to add a little bit of texture here because we can. Because you can't see underneath this. So we'll do that and spruce. Now underneath there, might be able to add something here. Yep, it's fine. To keep it looking a little bit different. That's all good there. We really don't have any room to add anything to this particular floor. Here, we have room to add a little texture here. And then we're back up to here, which is quite dark. And I guess we could just hang another lantern. Maybe I ran out of lanterns. I feel like we should have another lantern there. The problem is that if you put too many lanterns inside the building, it glows at night. So like if we take a fly over here and then turn around and take a look at this, it becomes very, very bright. I mean, that's okay. We're going to fix that, I think. I guess you can see in there. That's good. It's not as bright as I thought. I thought it was going to be like a beacon of light. I mean, here is what I'm talking about. It looks very bright over here. Feels very well lit for a medieval build. That's what I'm getting at. Sim and Orion, hello. We were talking about cinema on the Citadel Cafe this week. Steven and I were talking about, look at all the mobs. Wow. Sorry, squirrel. Steven and I were talking about how Marvel has announced everything coming to their cinematic universe over the next like 4 years. It's kind of crazy. All right, so I guess the last thing, well, first we should put a door on this, which is how the creeper got in. And we will put that, wow. Did I forget to put torches in here? No. Maybe there's just not enough. So we would want the door to open, I think, away from us. Something I noticed about the snapshot playthrough as well. We would want the door to open this way, I think. Is that my bow on the snapshot playthrough is really weak. So it's like 3 or 4 shots to kill a bad guy. Oh, it's dark oak. Yep, that makes sense. Cool. So now we just have to do the old texture bit down here. trying to create what would look like if a lot of people were coming in and either going up to this window or coming up and going up the stairs, trying to decide what would look like a relative footpath. I don't want to go over here too much because we don't know what's going to go in the corner there. I think we could use a little bit more andesite somewhere. Cool. And then maybe a little smooth stone in the corner. And then if I need to texture this at all, I will do it when we come back with like barrels and chests and things. Because I think we can get away with probably a shelf here. Put some stuff on it. And then maybe like a collection of things here. Maybe like 3 and then something in front of it. We'll see what we can come up with. Well, that's good. That's one done. That didn't take very long. It only took like an hour. We can we'll be able to apply the same sort of logic over here. And I think what we'll do, for the sake of something different, maybe we'll just do stone the whole way across here. Maybe this whole thing will be just a regular stone platform. Because the nice thing about this is that we don't have to worry about the upstairs. Because the upstairs is here. You don't have to go through the inside of the building. Although we could change that. We could remove this entirely and put another staircase like right here. Which actually wouldn't be too bad. Like instead of coming up here, we could come up there. That would mean that we could move this door to the middle. But I don't know. It's kind of interesting to have this off to the side. It just feels kind of treacherous. The only thing. What movie or show is everyone most excited about? Oh, I think Shang-Chi looks really cool. And Simu Liu is a good actor. I like him in Kim's Convenience. He has that, I don't know. Maybe it's just because he plays a big brother in Kim's Convenience, but he has that like protective vibe to him. I like it. I liked the first Captain Marvel, so the Marvels is an interesting idea. And I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I like, oh, what's his name? Tom Holland. I like Tom Holland a lot. And Master Crunchy, yeah. So I know next to nothing about Eternals. And so I think I'm maybe like the most curious about that. I can't say I'm excited for it because I know nothing. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the characters. I don't know what they are. So I'm curious about it. I think it's going to be a really fun experience, but I can't say that I'm like excited. If we removed this, where would we put? Because I don't want to take up that area with stairs because that's where you're supposed to be fighting, right? You want to be able to stand here and not have to worry about falling downstairs. So you'd have to put the staircase over on that side. Which means, well, we could just do this. We'd have the stairs go right up here. That might be easier. So we would start them probably here. Nope. I guess that's okay. Because then we could do this with the trapdoors. Well, not there. I'm not sure what we would do there. Probably that, actually. Then we could do... No, that doesn't look good at all. We might have to move this. That might have to be transposed by 1. So the only thing there is that we just have to change these slabs. Probably for both of these. We might have to do it for the whole ceiling, actually. That will simplify this a bit so that we can have correct stairs in the right places. Yeah, that feels low. We'll have to come back and maybe change all these things on the top to slabs. And that feels strange next to the door. We don't have that issue over here. I wonder if putting a stone stair there, that helps a little bit. Cool. Well, for those of you that are new to the channel, I do take a break about once an hour, and it is about that time. My coffee is lukewarm at best and needs a little bit of help. And you should get some snacks. Do whatever you need to do. And we will be back in about 5 minutes or so. right. Back to the next interior. And Cole Martin, welcome in. Thanks for coming by the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. If anybody else is new and you want to bring in some friends, there's a link on Twitter at Joel Duggan where you can share the stream around with some people. Bring in some new eyeballs. Help grow the channel. I would very much appreciate it. So we are going to skip the interior decoration and go right on to this next spot here. I like this little bit here. I think we are going to go ahead and just move this right now because I know it's going to need to bop over here a bit. Grab the barrel. Where'd the barrel go? Here it is. And did that not go in my inventory? There it is. Cool, that's moved. And I think with that moved, we might have to do that. And the other thing we needed to do was exchange some of this for slabs because we need to change the roof here. Go get some stuff. I need more andesite slabs, smooth stone slabs. I have a stone cutter. Hey, Aman, how's it going? Good to see you. Do you change your name? Or do I have more than one member of the community that's got Aman in their name? Hey, Aldebar, how's it going? You having a good day? Now let's just do this with the slab. So I like the pattern. I'm just going to change these to slabs just so that we have more headroom underneath here. And we'll do the same thing with the smooth ones. Oh, we might not be able to use those. Some of these might have to go back. Yep. Grab these two back. Good. This will change. So will this. Now I thought that this would look good here, but I think what we might have to do is maybe a wall. Nope. I think it just has to be a different texture. What do we do here? Like that looks okay. This is where I really want vertical slabs. Like it would be really nice to have something that would go there. I don't think trapdoors are going to do the trick. Either way, that goes through now. Okay, we might have to move this. So we've got a way up. Light. We're probably going to have to find a way to put a lantern in here somewhere. So like true to Mattcast's idea of like probably putting it like just on something. Light will probably go there. Then we have to figure out where the stairs are going to be. And actually, they're probably going to come up right where I put that. So we might not have an issue here because there might not be spawnable blocks. Hey, Emmerich, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top and work our way down. So we'll leave a platform here and go down from here. And this is where I need to go get some other blocks. Oops. Don't need that or that right now. Now we're going to switch back to spruce. That's about it for now. Ah, so that one works correctly. It's only the oak that I did wrong. Okay. For those wondering, we have a data pack on the server that just has the stone cutter work like a wood cutter as well. It saves a lot of time. Okay, that's not that far away. Still have to go up there though. Hey, Zekno, how's it going? I feel like it's pretty easy to run up and down these sections, which is cool. Nice to know. So we're just going to go down by... Oh, this is going to be tricky. How are we going to do this? These might have to be slabs. This is probably going to be one of those situations where I have to go down to one stair. And then that goes there. That goes there. That doesn't work at all. We're going to have to probably get ourselves to... It's going to be like a spiral staircase, I guess. We'd probably have to start about here. That's unfortunate. I don't like these. I don't like doing spiral staircases. I need to go look at the other staircase that I have. There's one in the keep this way. I need to reference. There was a trick that I was doing where the staircases were like 1.5 blocks wide. It feels really weird to build, but it does eventually work out. Yeah, okay. So here's what it goes up to the wall, and then there's 2, and then this is where it feels like it's 1.5, but it still feels okay. So you go right up to the wall, and then Derek turns that way. Okay. And this is the cool part. We can actually get there from in here. Ta-da. So it goes to there. And then there would be a stair. Here and there. That doesn't work. So I built this before I was concerned about the stairs. So that would be a platform. And how do we do this? Right. This would go there, there, and there'd be a stair there, but there'd be a stair here, and a stair there. And that doesn't work because of that access. We have to knock this back. And these are likely going to have to turn into slabs too. I'm gonna need a map the next time you come visiting. Yeah, I mean, I know my way around because I built everything, but yeah, it's a bit tricky. At present. That should work if we change these to slabs. We can texture this later. Obviously, our textures are going to be limited because slabs are limiting. Break this away. That gets us down to here. But what we'll do is have a platform here. Oh, so close. So close. No idea if this is going to work. Does not feel at all the way that I want it to. Maybe the answer is to not do a 2 wide staircase, but instead focus on just a 1 wide staircase and have it turn the corner. Maybe we just need to have something that comes up like that. Goes down here, comes down here. And I guess at this point, maybe we... Oh, that feels bad. I guess we could wrap it around again. As much as I hate spiraling staircases, that's probably par for the course, given the time period that we're kind of going for, or emulating. So we just go up here, this way, that way. Fine. Don't like it, but we'll have to do it. Well, and this door doesn't have to be there either. We could move that anywhere we want. So that could easily be here. It's a little bit better. Swap this out for something that looks like a support, and either put it there or put it here. Like, this just feels odd to me, but we're gonna have to do something. I guess we'll do... probably wood to there, and then trapdoors, I guess? Just feels funny. Maybe the answer is a ladder. Yep. Yep, if I had read that right when you said it, Cosmic, I probably would have also rolled my eyes. I agree. All right, this is not going to go there. That's too much. Too much in the way. What could we do here that will help this look sturdy? I feel like here's a good spot for like a trapdoor. And honestly, this would just be probably a whole platform. And then we could do this. Nope. See what that looks like. Yep, like that better. Do. That still feels kind of close. Maybe the answer is stair there. Maintains a little bit of depth. To there. And then put these back. Why is this here? Oh. It's the outside. I forgot that I cut these little holes out. That's good. It needs something. Almost want to make this a plank. Maybe a stone button. Sure. All right, that comes up this way. We'll have to do railings here. I think just one is fine. I guess we could go up against the side here. Yeah, that's okay. And we'll do something similar. We really can't end up hitting our head. I think, you know, that works. That's not bad. Can't complain. I'll add a little texture in here. Maybe with these. I kind of want there to be a stair there, but don't know how. Still feels pretty claustrophobic. What if it was like slabs? Nope. That probably works, actually. And then you have to add in a little bit of depth. Don't remember why that's that way, but we'll do that. Large French vanilla, interesting. I'm slumming it with some Maxwell House today. Medieval structures were not known for their safety requirements. No, that's fair. That's fair. It's more for me. I'm not going so literal with it. I know you know this, but for anybody else that's watching, I generally just kind of go for a feel. You know, like I want it as a player. I want it to feel cool and not claustrophobic. But I think that works. It's a little odd looking, but it works. So we'll switch this out, grab some stones and stuff, fill in the floor. Cirky, thanks so much for the sub, my friend. Hope you're having a good weekend. That's 13 months in a row. Someone said, French? I see what you did there. Hope you are finding yourself well in the French parts of Canada. A little bit of cobble, a little of smooth stone. I think we're good. So we'll just do the whole thing in bricks first. I find this is usually the easiest way to go. It's also not a huge space. Now, do we like... I think I just changed these to match. Slab at eye level. That's what we want. Yep, we're feeling very close here. That's the only thing. So that'll stay the way that it is. This will likely turn into andesite and maybe we'll move some of these. Whoops. We'll fill that in later. So same idea as before. We'll use some cracked to kind of indicate the direction a lot of people are probably traveling. Maybe smooth out some of the stone in places we think that foot traffic would happen a lot. Probably be a fair amount of people going over to this space. Spice it up a little bit. Maybe we'll put crack down here. Now here's a space where we can hang a lantern from a chain. That would be pretty cool. Starting to think about going to work as I work in 12 minutes, but the 50 centimeters I'm away from my work desk seems very far. Yeah, I joke around and say like my commute is usually a stumble down the hall. It takes 3 minutes. It takes 5 if I start to make coffee on the way. Cool. All right, I'm going to call that part done. We need to do a little bit of texturing up here with I guess, some smooth stone slabs. We don't have a lot of options with slabs. I guess we could grab some cobble too. Now we have a way up in either tower, which is kind of fun. Just don't have the lighting sorted yet. Yes, we'll do maybe like smooth stone here. I'd say that's pretty good. Just a quick touch up. And I also need to go get some more lanterns, which are not out here. I should just make like a good stack of lanterns. Delara, hello. Good to see you. You just meant how long making a staircase and you just jumped off the side of the building? Yep. That's how I roll. Is that iron? No. Wish we could do stained glass lanterns. That would be like a mod that I'd be willing to install because it would really only be aesthetic. Like it wouldn't affect gameplay. It would just kind of give a few, like a little bit of color. And it wouldn't change too much because if someone didn't have the mod or the texture pack, then all you'd really get would just be a lantern instead of a colored lantern. It would still do its job, you know? We're going to need some chains. How do I make chains again? Oh, nighttime. I see we're texturing today. Yeah, we're adding some. We finished the build last time we were here on the Citadel, and we jumped into the insides today to just kind of like, I didn't want to move on without like finishing them to the best of my ability. So here, I think we're gonna put the light on this level. Hopefully it doesn't bonk us on our head. So we actually don't need it that low. Looks cool, but I think maybe that might be better. Cool. 76765. Danger, 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 danger. So we will have to do probably a cobblestone stair. I don't know if there's going to be a building here. There's probably going to be something similar to this, you know, attached. We might leave it like a little alleyway. I guess there would be something here. If we hang this right, it'll look cool. Nine, 10, 11, 8. Oh, success. Oh, there was a 7 there somewhere. And right here. Really? That's annoying. I might end up putting like a mob spawner in this town somewhere just to kind of keep mobs from spawning general areas. Again, we're probably going to have to put, I'm not sure where we would. The light here is probably going to go on something here. We'll decorate it and probably put like a lantern there. Put like a table or something. Call that done. Sweet. I am pretty happy with that. So the only thing left to do now is grab some decorative blocks. Like my trap chests are, they look like spruce. Got barrels. And take more trapdoors. Fences. I need to go get some crates, which is what my note blocks look like. I've had them as crates for so long I don't even call them note blocks anymore. I think those are in here. Yep. And there's really not much more. I guess we can maybe take some of these. I can't think of... I did this thing before in the keep where I used trapdoors to make like a barrel of something. I kind of wonder actually, maybe we could use like black concrete powder? Black or gray concrete powder. I don't have any black concrete powder. I'm curious. I kind of want to see what that would look like. So we'll grab gravel. And I've got sand somewhere. And then there's ink sacks in here. Sort of looks like a barrel of something nasty. I'm just wondering if gray concrete powder is going to look better. I think I like the black. Nice high contrast. See if we can fit that in somewhere. Moving to the lurks. Thanks so much, Jackson Dynamite. I appreciate you leaving the lurk up for the bit. Kind of you. So here is where we can do something like put in maybe like a couple of chests. And then on the ground, what I wanted to do was have something like maybe here. Oops. And then we also have like note blocks and barrels. Note block for sure I'm putting underneath. I think it's that one. Yep. So again, it's just a note block. but I got a different texture on it. I got the idea from Whip. It feels a little bit out into the main part. We might move it back by 1. Because then we can put things like barrels back here. Yeah, I think we're going to move this. Grab this. And then what else could we put down here? I feel like there needs to be something there, but I don't know what. It's the kind of thing where you want something small. The chest is not going to work, I don't think. It's not terrible. We change the direction of this. That's doable. So now that we've done that, we can maybe decide a few more of these blocks that need a little bit of texture. I think that works. That's that done. Kind of like a barrel of gunpowder? Yeah, no, that was the idea. The other place that we've done it, I'll show you, is for the anybody. Cosmic, you've seen this, but I think the other people might want to see it. Is that up here? What am I doing? We've got staircases inside. I keep on forgetting that there's a staircase inside the keep that I built like a week ago. It's right here. So in the kitchen, we did the same thing with white concrete powder, and it looks like salt, right? Or flour, probably salt. And that is maybe not the most logical place for it, but I don't know. I didn't want to put it anywhere else. Is that a forge? Where's the forge? No, that was the kitchen. Up here? Yeah, this is the kitchen. A piece of meat with a bone sticking out of it. Some smoked meat hanging from a stick or a chain. Looked like an open coal forge. Oh, here? No, yeah, it's just meant to be like the kitchen, the ovens and stuff. We do have a forge. It is over here. Here's the forge. I'll sleep so you can see it in the daytime. Emmerich, thanks very much. Glad you like it. But yeah, this is the forge with all the details and stuff. We've got an anvil hanging here. We've got anvil there. We've got shroom lights that look kind of like molten metal. I like the detail of putting basalt in the back of the forge. Makes it look like it's like all sooty and stuff. Of course, we've got the smithing table and some wood, and then the bellows, you know, for making the fire hotter and stuff. That worked out pretty well. We still need to come back over here and finish some of these buildings too. And now I can use the staircases that I have built to get from point A to point B. Ta-da. feel like this needs a little something. Alright, that's done. That's done. We need to do some stuff in here. And really, it's not going to be anything too massively inventive. I think just maybe... Honestly, I think maybe just 3 barrels and we're done. Right? I don't think it needs to be anything fancy. That's good. Still up to the right light level. That's fine. Just feels less empty, right? And I'm okay with that being kind of sparse, because really you just want to be able to move around. And I guess we can just move over here. Time for another one of those breaks. Thanks, Cosmic. I think we'll just put a barrel here. Put the lantern back. Don't really know about this cobblestone though. Oh, I wish I had other blocks. There's no room for anything on these. Need some slabs. I'm getting dizzy. I'm all just running around. Alright, so that takes care of that. And time to go switch out the decorative stuff and go back to spruce and stone because we need to fix the other side. Probably need those. Those. And that's probably it. So this won't take long because the other side is pretty much done. We only just had to change a couple of blocks. So over here, we had this spot here. Needed to be fixed up. And we'll do probably 2 slabs, which is the only block I didn't bring. SMRT. Take it easy, Emmerich. Good to see you as always. Because this is already decorated. So here, yeah, we want to do that. And maybe even... Nope. Does not feel right either. Maybe that's what we need. Nope. Do that, and then here we will put, I guess, like a vertical. Ugh, I didn't bring those the other. Always something. There's so many paths now, I forget which ones are where. So let's grab that. Put this in here. Change it to go the other way. Doesn't matter. Won't be able to see it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And then here we'll do the same thing, I guess, as we did over there. And make that around. But this looks really funny. I feel like this would be wider. So here, maybe the solution is to actually do a 2 wide staircase. Similar to what I had mentioned before, where... oh, that does not work. Never mind. We'd have to knock it back again. Which actually does sort of make sense. If we can figure out a way to connect it and support it. Could do with some arrow stickers on the floor, like some shops. Oh man, it's like IKEA, right? Once you come into my medieval town, you're never leaving. That feels okay, it looks okay, it functions right, it just doesn't look supported. And you're gonna bang your face on this. That's the only spot that I find really troublesome. So, more than likely, we would just do this. I really like that pillar there that supports the stairs the whole way down. I don't want to move it, which means we have to figure out how to make this look supported. Ugh, that looks awful. How do we do this, chat? Any ideas? Love to see the little details you put inside these buildings. They look really good, and there's some great ideas I'm totally going to steal. Oh, well, thanks, Cosmic. I mean, I've stolen them from watching people like Mythical Sausage and Whip and Pixel Riffs doing their thing on inside interior decorations. I I really like the way that Mythical uses like sub blocks, like tiny blocks for different things. He uses lecterns for railings. I don't think it was necessarily his idea. I think when I talked to him about it one time, he said that he stole it from Pearlescent Moon, which doesn't surprise me because she's a fantastic builder as well. Maybe the thing here is that we have to remember to take it back down to a single wide staircase. It's probably my issue here is that it's not working as a double. So we need to kind of come out and do that maybe. Because it just feels too... Yeah, we'll just do slabs here. Slab here. And then remove this. That gives a little bit more detail. I feel like we're going to need a stair there. That just feels like you're just going to smash your head on it, though. Really feels unsupported. Maybe that's what we need to do. Just bring the whole thing back. If that's the case, we can probably just do straight stone. And then we could skip one here. I'm happy with that process. What do we think? Have you ever visited the Westhill Craft server? It's amazing, very inspirational, and I learned a lot of cool medieval building skills from it. Toya Bear, no, not yet. That's an excellent idea. I'd love to be able to do that. I have, however, walked around on the Minecraft Middle-earth server. Same idea, same kind of principle, except instead of Game of Thrones, it was Lord of the Rings. And it was amazing. Amazing. I'd love to do it again. I think that would be a really cool, like, subscriber goal or Patreon unlock or something, like taking a really long stream and just like walking around on Minecraft Middle-earth or the Westhill Craft server. That would be really cool. Do they let guests in? Like, can you stream from the server as long as you were... Usually, the way that it worked on the Minecraft Middle-earth was you were allowed to stream from it as long as you did not pretend like it was your stuff. Like, you had to be very clear that you were on a guest on someone else's server and that, you know, none of it was your doing. I feel like we should just maybe use andesite for all of the doors. Of course, I don't have any andesite. Just need the andesite stair. Whoop. So I've got a question for folks in the chat, especially if there's a mod available that can do a survey. I'm thinking today would be a cool day to split between the Citadel and the Snapshot. So I'm happy to do both. There's more to do on the Citadel. There's lots to do in this town. So if you're enjoying this and you want me to continue, let's set up a little survey in chat here, and we'll decide if we're gonna go more Citadel, like more medieval stuff, or if you want, I can switch over to the snapshot server, which is like an early game server. Not server, it's an early game snapshot, and we're working in the latest snapshot. Crazy Chef, thank you so much. That's a really nice thing to say. I appreciate it. Do you use a different microphone for streaming and podcasting? Technically, yes. I use the Yeti from 2012. Just a straight up USB Yeti for podcasting. And I use a Yeti X, which is a new new version of the Yeti. And to be honest, I prefer the older one. In terms of its sound, I find that this Yeti is a little bit digital. I find it a little bit on the tinny digital side. I also have different filters for streaming than I do podcasting, because streaming I have to contend with vibrations from the desk and other stuff, and I don't have to deal with that on podcasting. The other thing about podcasting, especially if you're only listening to the spawn chunks, is that there's two different producers. So like, I record my audio and I produce it for the Citadel Cafe, but I record my audio in the exact same way, and then Johnny Pixelriffs does the production on the spawn chunk. So what he does in his editing process, I don't really know the detail. I know the gist, like I know the basics of what he does, but I don't know all the deals. What did I need? I needed a andesite stair. What I was looking for. Poll is up for the next 5 minutes. More Citadel or Snapshot? Perfect. Thank you very much, Cosmic. Appreciate that. That's great. We will find out what people want to do. Yeah, we're going to replace this with a... Yeah, perfect. I think we got lanterns in here, so we're good. Yeah, I would say that the first mission for the server this afternoon is done. The only thing we didn't do yet would be raising this curtain wall over on this side to match. So it's still just 2 blocks too low. But that's not gonna, that'll take 5 minutes. So maybe we'll just do that now while we're waiting for the poll to complete. So for that, we'll need bricks, andesite, cobble, more smooth stone than that. And we'll need smooth stone stairs and andesite slabs. That should be everything. All right, so, oh, outside. I want to look outside. Yeah, I want to bring this straight across here, and then we'll just change the staircase so that it matches up. No vote for Satisfactory. Here's the thing about Satisfactory. I quite like it, but I've got some goals for the channel, and I need to make some judgment calls sometimes about what performs well. And Satisfactory does not really perform very well on the channel. Minecraft does a lot better, and I can do a lot of variety stuff with Minecraft and still feel like I'm getting enough entertainment out of it myself. So I'm not too worried about it. I like Minecraft a lot. I would like to eventually play other games, but for now, we'll just go with what is the right way, what is getting the viewers. Right. That's an in-between. I did not look at this closely enough. I want to say that's what I had there. Oh yeah, this won't take very long at all. However, we need to think about what's happening here. Here from the spawn chunks, can't stay right now, but we'll definitely be back to check you out again. The build is looking awesome. Shadow Falling, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're liking the spawn chunks. Thanks for coming by. And great username. Very cool. So that's not going to work there. I feel like that's just what we're going to have to do for that. I obviously had these all connected, so maybe if we do that, it'll look okay. I feel like this needs to be a stair. Yeah. And then the other way around. Wow, that is a tight race. So 50-50 split. 53% snapshot 1. And don't make me tell you again about a break. Hate to sub and run, but I have some adulting to do. Did I miss your sub, Chef? I'm sorry if I missed your sub. I don't see the notification. But thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Wow, I did not hear anything at all. I don't even see it in my notifications. It didn't pop up with a notification. That's weird. Well, I apologize. Thank you very much for this, for the subscription and the support. Appreciate it. Glad you're here. Hopefully we'll see you in the Discord. If you haven't already, or if anybody else hasn't already, connect your Discord and your Twitch, and you can search for the Joel Duggan Discord in your connections tab on Discord. I feel like that looks good. What we might want to do is extend this platform out like this. And maybe what we'll do is put in some bricks. Actually, let's make this andesite. And then we can pepper in a couple of bricks here. Maybe add in another one here. And maybe we'll make one of these cracked. Crazy Chef. There we go. There's the sub. It must be that Twitch and or Streamlabs is a little bit behind. So for any folks that do sub, if you don't see your notification right away, I apologize, and hopefully it'll just take a second for Twitch to catch up. So the only thing that feels funny is that kind of sticks out in a weird way. I kind of want to just bring that straight across like that. Just feels a little bit too far forward, but there's not much we can do. we'll just change this to smooth and then we're good. Man-made, hello. Yes, Crazy Chef. I knew that you were in the Discord already. I think it's more just for other people. I think. Just in case they're wondering. Because there was a number of other subs today. So this feels a little bit steep. We could maybe push that out a little bit, but I need to take a break. And I think the vote has spoken. I mean, I'm cool with playing the snapshot if people are on board with that. But to wrap things up on the Citadel portion, we've taken quite a good chunk out of the design of this back gate. Like, we've streamlined this. We've got a nice staircase that goes all the way up to the top. Multiple exits on different levels for different areas in the wall. It connects to this tower across the bridge. We can go down and out that way. We can go across this way. Go straight out across the wall into the keep, which is cool. Or we can go around the corner and up to the top here on the top floor. Not that there's much up here. And we can also go down here where we've decorated a bunch of stuff. I think this is one of my favorite things I did today. The barrel of gunpowder. But I think that's pretty solid. You know, it's nice to wrap up the interior of things. I'll have some cleanup to do, which is like the bed and the shulkers and whatnot. And no idea what's going here. You can see I laid out a couple of ideas for houses. I need to look up some reference for these. And there's obviously going to be another building here. And I just don't know whether it's going to go all the way up and touch this, or whether I'm going to leave like a little space to kind of go in here. I'm not really sure. I don't think I want to do something exactly like this, and I'm not super happy with that either. So we'll see what happens with this area. There's going to be another building here, so we might find that there's a better use for that space. But that was good enough for now. It was just kind of like a copy of what was happening up there. But yeah, I'm not going to end the stream. I'm just going to switch over and play the snapshot. So if you're looking to stand around and or stay around rather and hang out with us as we do snapshot stuff, then please do. We have been playing in the snapshot for about 2 weeks, so it's a brand new Minecraft world. We're working on a mob spawner, and we are trying to work on 1.17 mechanics as they are coming to us this summer. So no terrain generation data pack. It's just us playing with the new blocks, and hopefully we'll find a geode. And we need to try to find some diamonds because I'm hurting. I'm hurting hard. But it's another pretty chill, pretty chill stream. I'm sure that you'll enjoy the content. So I'm going to take a slightly longer break just because I've been going for about 90 minutes or so from the last one. And I don't want Cosmic to get mad at me. So hang on to your butts. We will be back in a few minutes with the snapshot survival gameplay. See you in just a bit.